Gentlemen.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to some 0 hour. We are, of course, the Gentlemen. I am Archon Hawk.
And I'm Ownage Machine. We are very grateful to Google because he just casually posted, like, top 10 replays or whatever. So now we have some good replays to jump into. Today we have Scuba at the top as our USA vanilla.
And down the bottom we have Abba, who is our China something nuke.
Can't you tell by the power plant?
Well, I can. See? Now I'm looking at it.
No, but it has
the extra liney things. Yeah, the turbine. Well, I don't know what I call them, but there are extra things. Now you've clicked on it, actually has a different icon as well down the bottom. So China Nuke it is. This should be quite a fantastic matchup. Yes, we're on Tournament Desert. Deal with it.
You know what's funny about the USA War Factory?
What?
It has the picture there for a Crusader tank, and it's like, don't be silly. No one builds Crusader. It should be like a Rock V.
It should be a Humvee coming out.
Yeah.
What happens when you click on the barracks? Does it have anyone coming out of the barracks? Oh, it's just guys standing around.
Well, it has some ranges. Those rangers are carrying guns and not flashbangs. That's silly.
Silly idea.
But anyway,
I'll tell you what's cool is the truck that's just running around there. I'm guessing to deny any of the Vs, but you can actually just stop the missile defenders coming out. Oh, it doesn't get the crush either.
Yeah, I think he was trying to delay the Humvee.
Yeah, I think that was the plan there, which is a good idea.
By crushing the missile defenders, it means that the Rock V has to be a little bit delayed. It won't really matter now, though, because he actually didn't crush any of those missile defenders. And going for the middle supply, very risky, but it can pay off. Have to be very aggressive against the USA. Humvee going in, and will get taken out by the Red Guard. That's a huge blow, because he could have garrisoned that building there with his missile defenders and killed the dozer and the trucks.
Yeah, definitely would have been a huge thing, and I guess that's why he tried to delay the first V, because of how powerful they are at denying those early expansions. Gat just does work out, but the Humvee, it's gonna have to stop now.
Nice micro there from Abba, keeping that Gatling alive. The spider in there is actually revealing the entire middle flank, but it has a lot of those vetted Red Guard and a couple of RPGs, so they can be very powerful. The Humvees can kite them though, and one of these Rock Vs will be flanking up the right, but Dozer may get taken out by it.
It wouldn't surprise me at all. Red Guard are actually, not a bad way to deal with the Vs. It definitely does force them off and force them to kite away, and look at them just chunk down the power plant. They're known for how well they actually do against buildings. I said do, whoops.
And rangers and missile defenders apparently.
And
but
absolutely everything.
That Dozer was taken out here. This Dozer, got to be careful. It's actually wounded, and it is revealed by the spy drone. The Humvee on the right side may claim some trucks. Minefield may be going down, I think.
Maybe not. Yeah, definitely going down somewhere. We'll have to see where the investment actually does go. Just camping the War Factory at the moment, that's a lot of crushes.
Yeah, I think Abba was standing too close to that one. Gatling tank will get taken out by the Humvee, but claiming some more victims with the infantry there. That could have gone a lot better for Abba had he not lost half of those units to the crushes. Battlemaster tank with that nuclear upgrade won't quite take out the Humvee. The mines look like they will, if not, this triumphant Battlemaster.
Yeah, I would say so, but it's a nice earback, and it's probably going to claim several of the trucks beforehand. He does get one. He may get the second. Ooh. No, not quite. So the V might survive, but it's probably going to die to just the one shot from the Battlemaster. No
laser locks, but this Gatling, nice camping there, will prevent the Chinooks from mining. Humvee trying to take it out. Are there any missile defenders? Yes, there are a couple. Gatling could have juked around that a lot better. If you force the Humvee to duck around the corner, the Gatling can just destroy them up close. So look, Scuba has held off and will start to resume his Humvee production, but Abba's on 3 supplies, and he's starting to get those nuclear Battlemasters, and they can be quite deadly if they get close enough to those Humvees.
Definitely is a pretty big deal, and there's a few garrisons as well coming out now from Abba, which is going to be very, very nice at just stopping the Humvees from actually just forcing their way through the middle. There's an ambo there as well for the repairs, and that's going to be nice. Ooh, V walks away.
Yeah, that ambo saved it alive. Battle repairs, still going to have that very, very nice spy drone. But it's looking pretty good here for Abba. If he can tech up, get some ECM overlords, or get those oil derricks, he's going to be even far further ahead.
Yeah, it's great for him. It's nice to see you trying to actually take control of the middle against the USA, who, renowned for getting those early Vs out and just destroying everything. Especially if they take out your trucks on the supplies, it can be quite difficult for you. Sneaking in another Gat as well to try and deny the farm.
But these Humvees will deny the farm?
Yeah, well, deny the supply collecting from the Chinooks. We'll go with that machine.
Oh dear, yeah. So Gatling's taken out here, so Abba just lost all 3 fronts to those Rock Vs. That sucked. He didn't kill a single Gatling, so throwing away a lot of those units. There are mines there though, so Scuba may run over them, but he's going to juke around them, so nice positioning there. Gatling firing against the Ambo, actually. Ambos do drive very fast to the Gatlings. They're pretty weak against that, and does get the Ambo. That's excellent news.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. We'll stop the repairs on those Vs as much as possible, and here comes the Nuke Battlemaster.
But just in time for missile defenders to fire onto the trucks. Had the trucks not been focused, the Nuke Battlemaster would have died a lot earlier, but the Humvee actually survived. Didn't really matter, though, in the end. But still, these trades aren't exactly cost-effective. But on 3 supplies, that's fine. Chain detonation. Oh, that was a bad laser lock. He should have just kept firing.
Yeah, probably definitely should have. He would have got them a little bit earlier there. Laser lock is a pretty hard deny. Yeah, and definitely not. Against those 3 supplies, we really have to see Scuba actually go for something a little bit different. I guess he can't really. Lotus is already out, yeah. So early prop center from Abba. It's a pretty big deal. And here we go. The drone's actually been taken out now.
It's kind of funny, isn't it? Lady with a oh no, Lotus backed away. Still there. Yeah, I like how a UAV spy drone is revealed by a Chinese woman with a laptop.
It's like, oh, I see a plane in the sky. Oh, going for the chain detonation there, Abba. Not quite fortunate enough. Nice micro from both of our players here. Obviously, quite good ones. Yeah,
with the Nuke Battlemasters, you really have to flank them. If you just drive up to the Humvees, they just blow up. But if you manage to sort of catch the Rockfies in a pincer, you generally can't deny one of those Nuke Battlemasters for getting up close. There is a search and destroy, but at the exact same time as the ECM Overlord, very, very crucial. You need that tech to deal with those search and destroys, and you need the search and destroy to deal with the Overlord ECMs. But evacing and going to take out the supply. A good move here by Scuba, but not many missile defenders. There's only 6 to 4 Humvees.
Yeah, I think that must be right, unless some of them are still inside. No, they're not. I mean, because the Vs are firing as well. So, I mean, definitely the ECM Overlord could deal with that quite efficiently. Other than that, nice tech here. One of them's going for a bit of a laser lock. The ECM's going to have none of that.
Yeah, Nuke Battlemasters are good against those. Ambo trying to clear out the nuclear radiation, but a nice detonation from the Overlord, or from the Battlemaster, will take out those missile defenders. And this Dozer really has to build a command center because he's by himself, and if he loses that Dozer, that's, you know, game over, not having any more production. Loses the supply though, have rebuilding that one. Yeah,
definitely needs to get a command center up ASAP. Of course, we saw the strat center go down here for Scuba. That search and destroy is, of course, up. Lotus in the top corner. No oil control yet, which is surprising me. The Lotus didn't actually go. Oh, no, you did. No, I missed it on the minimap. Yeah, so going for the second oil now, which is good for him. Maybe out with those Overlords and the ECMs. Maybe trying to muscle their way through. I mean, Abba can play pretty defensive if he wants at the moment. He's on 3 supplies compared to the 2 of Mental Patient, and Mental Patient could be in some serious trouble if he...
Scuba.
Scuba, of course, yeah.
Yeah, playing it smart, but the Humvees will approach the Overlords here. Can they kite this one very, very well? ECM needs to be in front. Does snipe one of those Humvees. Oh, that's the Veteran 3. May lose the pilot as well. The Overlords should deny the pilot. No! Abba, please. Denying those pilots when they're fully heroic is fantastic. The Overlords getting some nice long-range shots there. ECM out of position, though. The Overlord may fall here. ECM nowhere nearby, and the pilot lives. That's sloppy micro there. Need to have that ECM in the front, backing it away again. Overlord now is covered by that ECM, doing some fantastic work here, taking out 2 of those Humvees and a 3rd one as well. Very effective trade, but the ECM drove away and left the Overlord to die. The
micro there was a little bit questionable from Abba. If he had it a little bit closer, especially when there was 2 Overlords, could have just run through all of those Vs. Vs weren't playing very smart. They were just sitting there firing at the Overlord when you really should be going for a little bit of a kite away from the Overlord's long-range rockets, and that's an Arnie strike coming in.
Yeah, or your evac and laser lock there. You also want to have the Overlords moving backwards, so then the Humvees have to sort of chase them after, which is terrible news. But 2 Overlords, 2 ECMs, and a GAT. That is excellent, and this base is looking very exposed here for Scuba. Carpet Bomb as well will take out a lot of the base. Arnie strike taking out some more of the base structure here, but here is a nice counterattack from Scuba. We'll take out those trucks, and the Dozer looks as though you may get sniped, but the command center is there. Meanwhile, in Scuba's base,
it's a pretty big deal there. There's a couple of Overlords, and they're ready to go right onto the command center. Would be a nice spot to put them, or at least try and snipe down some Dozers and stuff. The base is incredibly exposed now. 3 buildings already taken out. There's not a whole lot left here for Scuba.
There's a Lotus as well in the base. Just to add insult to injury here, getting denied. Lotus going to be denying the Humvee as well. Always nice to catch them out. And actually looks as though Abba did lose the prop center, having to rebuild that one. But at this stage, this really is looking game over here for Scuba, of course, losing one of the
Overlord.
Overlords. But now going for the capture, a Crusader tank. Wow, Crusader tanks against Overlords. I'm not really sure.
I mean, I guess for the ECM snipes more than anything else, which is nice, but he's got a couple of them, and Lotus will just shut them down.
The Overlords can also crush the Crusader tanks. Yeah, this game is looking pretty over to me. Even more and more of the shutdowns here. Need to get some more laser locks, but the Lotus going to be a real annoyance there. Humvee going for the Lotus deny, but will it get there in time? No, the Lotus shuts down the Humvee, and the Lotus is now stealth, so not even taking out Lotus. ECM still alive, but is backing a... What?
Out of position hardcore
Abba, what
there.
are you doing?
Abba, please. What's your ECM micro? Other than that, I mean, he's been playing incredibly well. Snuck a Gatling in the back line, so there's just no supply collection coming out here from Scuba at all. Abba's, yeah, look, he's playing a nice game. His ECM micro, you know, probably needs a little bit of work though.
Yep, but definitely not his economy, because he has a lot of that. And our Scuba is rebuilding his command center, but yeah, literally has no supplies.
Let's get there quick.
Yeah, which is, yeah, he doesn't have anything to collect. I think he sold his supply center. I mean, I'm not really sure what the goal is there. And Lotus is going for another cap. She's still alive. What a ball of Lotus.
Yeah, that's going to be annoying, but does finally drop now. Was almost on no health at all, but 3 Gats and 2 ECMs, yeah, not going to be ideal there. But if they can shut down that full Rockfee, that would be fantastic. Battlemaster's moving in as well. Nice laser lock, but will it be in time? Gets the crush there, and a Gatling does fall here. But looking game over for Scuba. What more do you have? And, you know, again, against that many, you know, Gats and just production.
Yeah. I think Abba just really had the economic advantage through the whole lot, and even throwing down its Frenzy, isn't it?
It's Frenzy.
Yeah, it's Frenzy for that attack speed bonus there. And the ECM, yeah, I mean, he just had the superior economy throughout the entire game. Had the oil derricks, got the nuke missile now as well. But yeah, had the oil derricks, had the 3 supplies, and there's just no real way for Scuba to come back from that. The aggressive start was nice. Definitely going for the listing outpost was pretty fantastic. Oh, the A10 strike. Oh, but it's done. Oh,
wow.
the ECM. ECM, please. If had all the missiles actually, you probably shouldn't have split up there.
Yeah,
I guess, so.
it's a perfect split. Oh, nice TNT bombs as well. Abba playing it smart, taking out the power plant as well. Still a single dozer and the command center. There's now nothing but a Rockfee here, and there's wave after wave of expendable troops and a nuclear missile silo. How good is your Rockfee micro going to be, Scuba?
Can you dodge a nuke missile?
It's gonna have to. It's gonna. We probably can. We can't dodge a Scud Storm.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh no, the Humvee's gonna fall. What? And Scuba calls the GG. Okay, I don't think this replay was in that top 10 replay.
I don't think it was. I think that was just a random one we had in our collection. I don't see that as being in the top 10.
I don't know where this replay came from. But
Dackle was watching. That's cool.
Yeah, hey Dackle.
Yeah. Just Abba not. Yeah, I think just Scuba not managing to deal with the triple supply. I mean, the Humvees. I mean, they were great. They did a little bit of the deny, but the really aggressive start from Abba is what really won in the game.
Yeah. So well played indeed, and we'll be back with our next game, which will hopefully be a bit better.
Cheers, guys.
Catch ya.